Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 13 of Astropolis, a modpack by benbenlaw. So, a lot of things got done in the last episode and especially in the time-lapse. So, first off, let me come over here and say I'm always worried about this setup because I went online to check up and I'm not far away. If this blows up, this is going to destroy, it's going to irradiate my whole base. So it's really not far enough. So what I did is in the last episode, I came to check and this was getting really high. So I've got a reserve of 102 million here and a reserve of 102 million here. And basically I just throw the rest in this energy trash can. Oh, I didn't know that there was a... So technically, I could make it so that only what goes overboard is burned. That's interesting. You know what? Let me try something. If I set that to 1,000 and I reconnect it, ultimate universal cable right here, and I reconnect it, see, this is still going up, but it's going up way slower. And technically, since I'm producing 2,000, if I went like this and I did this, then it, see, now I feel a bit more secure. This is not ideal because you don't want to be losing power, but at least I can be confident that this is not going to explode in my face, and I might lower it later. So now let me show you the next thing I did. I was going about this the wrong way. Let's start at the bottom. We have storage controllers. So basically what I did is I replaced everything with storage controller and I decided to put 100% of my resource in there. I'm just searching for the linking tool. So basically this is linked to all of these, which is connected by an ME storage bus. So instead of having all of my metals here, all of my metals are now here because anyway, I always autocraft. I never need to go get them, okay? And basically right now it's not producing anything because I didn't insert the extractors, okay? So this is something I'm gonna have to do. And let me check, do I have any? I only have one. So I'm gonna need 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. I'm gonna need 17 extractor here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to prepare 17 extractor. So let's just 10, we'll say 16 because I already have one. So let's start that. And basically we'll come back to this. Now today, we're trying to finish the extreme craft, not the extreme crafting, we finished it. We're going to try, and oh, and by the way, sorry, I made the Nether Sapphire ore and the Nether Ruby ore. So that's also completed. Now, we also went to Mars, the Overworld core. So today we need to get into this. The first thing we want to make is a gem of gems. Gems of gems are made with emerald, fluorite, lapis, prismarine crystal, fluix crystal, diamond, sapphire, ruby, and charged Shard quartz. So let's go upstairs and let's look at those. I'm going to need one for here, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So I'm also going to just go back 1 second. I've noticed that my max reach was up to here. So when I'm here, I can come like this and say, grab these, and I'm going to say make 4 more. Perfect. So coming back here, I'm going to show you how this is going to work. And you know what? I'm going to need a drawer right here. So do I have any drawers on me? Regular drawers, please. I don't have any regular drawers. Well, that's less than ideal. Let's go downstairs. How long is it going to take me to make some regular drawer? I want frame drawers because I want the look. And at this point, I'll be honest, I think I'm caring a bit less and less. You know what? I'm not going to care about the look. Just give me a standard drawer. I just want to be able to move forward. The fact that I still cannot autocraft these drawers drives me... I don't know what changed, but apparently I can autocraft these drawers, so I'm going to. Perfect. Now I'm going to need 10 smooth stone. Smooth stone. Let's just do that quickly. And 10 asteroid something, something, asteroid blocks. And we're just going to transform that right here, and we'll just be able to go to the next step. Perfect. Let's go back upstairs and put a drawer right here. Perfect. And now we're going to configure all of those. But before I do that, where's my perfect and my linking tool? So I need to click this, and this is linked to all of these and this one. Oh. I don't, what? Just give me a second. Something's screwy over here. Where's my key? Oh, it's not a key. It's a configuration tool. Oh, God. It's so different. Lock it. Perfect. And well, I'll throw it back in the system later. Okay, so we're going to extract from here. Now we have a problem, okay? Because if I do extract like this, oh, this one's taking the right thing. Oh, yes, because it always takes the bottom right. So technically this one should work too. And then this one. And then this one. Because it takes always the bottom one. Yeah, that's the right one. That too. That too. Oh, wow. Everything's going to work so nice. Okay, so we're going to turn this on and turn around, and voila. We've got a gem of gem. Has nowhere to go. So I'm going to pick it up and put it in here. And voila, we're now making gems of gems. There's only one problem. There's no limiter. So it's going to be making gems of gems until we run out of something. We have 870 fluorite, so that's not going to be it. It's going to be either the prismarine or the fluix crystal or the charged crystal. Well, right now, based on the quantity, it's going to be the fluix crystal. So that's kind of how I'm going to be controlling this for now. What I'm going to do for sure is I want it stop. I'll just do this because it makes one, it stays there, and it stops. So let's grab some, and that's the quest. Now we can go to elite crafting table. So let's go downstairs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this advanced crafting table. I'm going to come right here, crafting table, and I'm going to say, make 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not quite sure what's taking so long in this. Oh, probably the black iron frame. Let me just go downstairs. Sometimes like I don't know what's taking so long and I like to go check. Yeah, it's the black iron slates. It's just making those slowly. Let's go. I always forget. It's crazy. I always forget. We bought this and I think I never used it the whole episode. So if I come here and I go... Yeah. This is much better. You know what? Oh, it's going so fast now that it doesn't even make the sound. Okay, so let's come over here. So for the gems of gems, oh, I don't know how many I made. Let me go check. 6 times 4, 24. Yes, I have enough. Haha. Okay, so the reason I wanted this is that now I can come back over here. I can throw that in here and I can say, elite crafting table, make 2. 1, and that's for the quest. What is it crafting now? Come on, I do not understand. Anyway, so let's put that down, and now it's bigger. And now we need Shards of Shards. So let's go and start that. So for the Shard of Shards, this one is simpler. I really have no use for these shards. So what I'm going to do is I made the same setup, and I'm just going, you know what? I'm going to go from the other side because it's going to be easier. Oh, not you. I say easier, but it would help if I didn't screw up. So this, extract, extract, extract. Perfect. Now we'll go around right here, extract, extract, extract. Perfect. Stop falling. Yeah, I didn't think this through. I should have made the platform a little bit bigger, I guess. Okay, and the last 4 right here. Oh, God. Extract, extract. I just need to make sure I'm hitting the right part. So now I just need to check because I think I screwed some things up. Yeah, this doesn't go there. Probably did the same thing around here. No, this is all good. This is all good. And yep, this is all good. So these, I can let them just go crazy. It really doesn't matter. So I'll just have that started. Grab the first one, put it in here, and then we'll just let it continue. I'm curious, does this work? Yeah, it's limited by everything else. So there's no really accelerating it, but it's not the end of the world. It's now, oh, wow. Okay, I was wondering why the coal shard wasn't working. I got too many of those. So let's just come over here and find the coal shard and put this here. Oh, they're all too full. Oh my God, I'm going to have to restart. Oh yes, the bright shard are going to be my problem. Okay, so let me show you what I did for the bright shard. So basically, I'm going to come right here and I'm going to say bright shard. And these, I'm going to wait for them to be over. I'm just going to say, oh, for these, I want 300. Start. So basically, it's going to use a lot of bronze, but it's going to start crafting those. And what it's doing is it's making bright block, and they need to be broken. So I've used this setup from the beginning. Well, it's not the setup from the beginning. I mean, I used these that we crafted in the beginning. The block placer just goes and place a block there. The block breaker breaks it. The hopper behind it catches it. But the moment it catches it, throws it into this barrel, and it gets imported back in the system. So this is started and doing its thing slowly. So we don't need to monitor it anymore. But it means that technically we've got a shard of shard, and we can put that back in, which is why I wanted to. And then I can go crafting table and I can say, give me one of those. Haha, and voila. So this crafting table, this recipe doesn't matter. This recipe doesn't matter. This one either, this one either. This is why we need this table. We need this table to make overworld cores. Each overworld cores require 16 ingots of ingots, 4, 8, 12 gems of gems, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shards of shards. The shards of shards is the one that it requires the less, and it's the one that's the easiest to make of them all. We need all of these deep slate and all of these stone also. So what I'm going to do right now is get some upgrades. So let's come back here and say upgrade. We're going to, oh, I already had 10 made, and I already had 4 of these made. And I'm going to put an upgrade on the deep slate and an upgrade on the stone, because we're going to need a lot for the crafting of the cores. Then the other thing that we need for the cores are the dirt and the grass block. So the dirt you can make with organic powder. That's what I've been kind of doing. And let me just check. How much dirt can I make? Craft. Can I make 1,000 dirt? No. Can I make 500 dirt? No. So 1,600, it's 400. I think I can only make 400. Great. But we're going to need a lot more than that. So I'm going to have to either, you know what? I'm going to switch the production mechanism. We can use a metallurgical infuser with sand and biofuel. And biofuel is basically just any kind of food. So you see that I have tons of food here. So I'm probably going to make that setup. And sand wise, I have 2,000. And you know what? I want more than 2,000. So let's just augment these two. And I'm just going to transform the sand because 2,000 sands is going to be 2,000 dirt in here. So the other option is to continue doing this right here and continue, oh, ouch, ouch, continue using the saw. The advantage of using the saw is that the saw is producing 3 types of resources. It's producing ice shards too. The stone, the rock I don't really care about though. So for the ice shards, for the shards of shards, that's kind of a positive, but it's not that important. So dirt is taken care of, technically. And like I said, I'm going to make the other one. For the grass though, this is going to be a bit more problematic because I don't know how many oak leaves I have. Oh, 8,000. Nope, okay, not a problem. So we're just going to max out on grass easily. And I already have 200. So, craft. Can I say, now, can I say 400 more? No, because I don't have a big enough CPU. I'm probably also going to need to make a bigger CPU at some point. So let's just have that continue. And let's just go back to crafting. Crafting table. Huh? Oh. Craftable. Perfect. So I want another one of those. Can I? Available 6. Yes. Available 12. Yes. Yes. Yes, I can. So let's make a second one. Now, the reason I want to make this is that I want to automate. Well, not so much the last part, this. I'm not going to need to necessarily automate. What I want to automate, though, is this right here. And I have a way of automating it. Let's look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources. Yeah, so I can do something about that. Let's come right over here. And let's go look at core, like this, overworld core, and let's put it in here. Look at this. The recipe is just the number of items. So I can do this. Now, this is a crafting table. It's not an automated crafting table. But if I pick it up and I look at it, the crafting table can be made into an ultimate auto crafting table. All I need is 2 redstone components and 2 crystalline components. Crystalline ingots are made like this though. So you know what? For the time being, I'm going, you know what? Yeah, so what am I going to need for the crystalline? Crystalline. This is making 4 at a time. I'm going to make 2 craft of this. I'm going to need 16 diamond, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 lapis, 16 diamond, 20 lapis, 16 diamond, 20 lapis. So diamond, 16. Oh, stop showing craftable only. So 6. Yeah, let's just, I'm not going to be bothered with too much calculating. So let's just do that and search here for crystalline. Ah, this is annoying. Oh, I know what to do. Crystalline ingots. And right here, perfect. So I don't need this. I don't need fissile fuel. I don't need gold upgrade. I don't need barrel. I'm going to get rid, you know what, everything that's auto crafted doesn't really matter anymore. This is all auto crafted. Perfect. Okay, so crystalline ingot, I need some gold, iron, and ingot of ingots. Gold, iron, and ingots of ingots. So gold, iron, and ingots of ingots. You know what? Let's take 12. Now I can come right here and say, put that in. Oh, screw you. It's not doing a beautiful recipe. So I'm going to go 5 like this. And I'm going to need to split this. Oh. I'm going to take 1 out because I don't want to make too many craft. And then it's going to be like this, and then like this, and then like this. And the diamond goes all around like this. Perfect. Let's grab everything back. We now have our first 4 crystalline ingot. And the crystalline ingots need to be transformed into these components. So I'm going to need some luminescence. Let's make 32 and just show. Oh, no, let's make 30. I guess I'm out of gunpowder. Darn it. I don't think I'm going to need so much gunpowder, so I'm not concerned about it. I'm just sad that I didn't check before. So now we have black iron. Oh no, we don't have black iron slate. So let's just go black iron slate and say, give me 20 of those. Start. And technically, the moment that we start getting some, we should be good. Perfect. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now, what else do I need? If I come here, I need the redstone component. Oh, I need redstone ingot. Perfect. So let me grab some more redstone. Redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, that was 8 already. So let's show that in. 8. Perfect. Let's go downstairs. I'm going to chuck that into one. Oh, no. In what do I make this? Sorry. Let me just... crystalline. Crafting table. This one right here. This. Which machine? Oh, it's crafted. Oh, God. Okay, so that's way easier than I thought it was going to be. Voila, that's crafted. Now, where's my hole to go back up? Right here. And let's make the next step. So these are going to transform into these components right here. 4 again. And then we can grab this table and we're going to automate it. Perfect. So this needs to become this. And this one also needs to become this. So now I have one for each. Perfect. So now let me show you. I'm going to put it here, I think. So it needs a recipe. Okay, so I'm going to check for this recipe right here. And I'm missing all of these items. So I think I need all of the item to do it one. So I think I have the dirt and the grass. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stone. You know what? I have a better idea. Give me a moment. What I want, I'm not going to put it right here. I'm going to put it a little bit beside, a bit further, right here. And I'm going to need cables. Perfect. I'm going to need a barrel. I'm just going to do all of the things. So barrel. I want to try something first. Interface. Can I take an pattern interface? Sorry, not an ME. So let's try that first. Pattern. I don't know that it's going to work directly, but I want to try it. So if I do this and wait for my pattern, again, don't know why what it's blocked on. One of the problem that might end up happening is that it might be blocked on a resource that's being mass produced. Oh no, okay, so it's not blocked. So my concern is always with the gems of gems and the shard, not the shards of shards, but the gem of gem, that it's trying to use something that I already need for something else. So if I put this like that and go and connect this, then I can put this pattern in here. I'm gonna come back here and go like this. And then if I search for core, I say craft, can I make 1? So apparently I have the material for 1. Is it going to go in the table? No, it's not going into the table. Is it because it doesn't have power? That might be the point, the reason. Let me grab a flux point that I'm going to put on here. And I'm going to call this one Ultimate Crafting. Ultimate Craft. Okay. So it's got power. So no, that's not what the issue is. Now let me take this off and this off. And let me get a barrel. Not ideal, not what I wanted, but I'll do it this way. So 1 barrel, start. And we're going to see if we can pipe into it. So if I put a barrel here, yeah, all the resources went in. So now if I go like this and put a table right here with power right here, technically, I think I can use item pipes, but I'm not 100% sure. So what about this? So it's not going in, but it's okay. What I'm going to do is take all of this, come here, search for core, because it's not saved yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say go in, and then shift left click to save this recipe. Did it work? Shift plus left. I think I didn't click the right thing. So let's show that back in here. Perfect. Let's craft another one. Oh no. Okay, so I'm missing gems of gems, and I'm missing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go like this. Fluix is not the limiter, but I'm going to say make 100 more. Start and throw it in here. Then I'm gonna go charged. That's not the limiter. I'm gonna say 100 and throw that back in. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to go and check what it is that we're missing for here. So we're not missing this. We're not missing diamond. We're not missing flux. Oh, we're not missing anything. I just stopped it. But that's the problem. So just so you guys understand what the problem is. When I run out of Fluix crystal, whenever I'm going to try to craft a Fluix crystal to use in a recipe, I think there's a risk that it's going to come in here and get used up. So that's probably going to be a problem. Now, we didn't restart the Ingots of Ingots, and that's very important. The reason we didn't restart it is super simple. Right now, we cannot restart it without putting an upgrade because we don't want these nuggets in here. So I'm going to go 1, 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to go and set these to extract. And they're all going to extract a nugget, which is not what we want. But if I put these in, then I can go, this one's silver, this one's copper, this one's uranium, and this one's iron. And then I can click all of these back in. And I'm going to now need to remove these nuggets, but this is an ingot. Voila. So same thing here. Right here, I'm going to have a problem with some of these resources. I'm going to just talk about this in a moment. I just want to finalize the setup. 2, 3, 4, and then this, and this. It would technically have been easier if I not put them in compacting drawer, but what you need to understand is that for crafting reason, it's so much easier to do it this way. So it is worth spending the advanced pipe upgrade just to have all of the crafting option, because when it comes to steel, we make block, and when it comes, there's so many resources that we need to use in different manner that it is totally worth taking that extra resource and that extra time to set this up properly. So right here, tin, oh, click in the right place, please. Steel, electrum, and nickel. Great. And we're going to need to put these all back in. And the next one. Great. And the last 4. 1, 2. Okay, so this one I don't need to do. Let's just not waste the resource then, because if I don't need to do it, then we're all golden. So this one's bronze. So bronze. This one's netherite, no need. This one's osmium. And this one's gold. Put this and the gold. And now if we come back here, let's grab this and fix it. Grab this and fix it. Same with this. And voila. I think we, oh, no, there's one thing left. Right here, we need to do the same thing with this one. Extract. I'm going to use this one because I want to see what's configured in it. So put that in, take this. What's configured? Oh, nothing. So I don't know why it wasn't piling up with the others. And we're back to making ingots of ingots. Well, we're back if we extract. Perfect. So ingots of ingots are restarted. As again, we're going to have the same issue. I'm going to talk about the resource issue after. So let's come back here and Space portal. I'm not making a space portal today. That's not possible. But if I come back to core right here, and I grab and I say, make one core, it now has all of the resources required to do this. They're not going in. I'm going to come right here and it's going to be shift left click. Okay, so let's go and say this. Oh, no, this needs to be put in and shift left click. Okay, so this recipe is saved. So now if I come back to here, oh, it's going to want me to put it in, of course, put it in. So now it knows that it got crafted. If I ask for another one, I have all of the resources. They're going in here and they're not inserting. This is very annoying. Let me try one last thing. Will a hopper work? Hopper. I thought this was automatable. Next, start. Hopper. Okay, I still need to pipe. Oh, that's going to be ugly. I'll fix that later if it works. So like this and extract. They're moving over and no. Oh. Now tell me you're working. Okay, from the top maybe? I see the recipe. Why isn't it going in? I'm going to try one last time with the hopper from above. Yes, finally. Okay. So this is going to be automatable. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this like so. I'm going to need one of these, and one of these is going to go right here. And right here, I'm going to change it to blacklist, and I'm going to say, do not ever take the overworld core. So right here, we made an overworld core. Does this extract? Yes, it does. It comes back here. Yes, it does. And now we're going to make an importer, like so. Start. Give me the importer. I'm going to chuck that right here. And we're going to say right here, import overworld core. I'm going to put these in here. And I don't know if that works. Does that connect to the system? No. So I need to also do this. And voila. Importing. So we're now making overworld core. So if I come over here and I say core, I go overworld core like this. Next. Haha. Yes, I can auto craft. Start, throw that to the system, and let's start auto crafting it. Ooh, this is beautiful. Another. Perfect. We now have 4. Now let's make the other recipe, the one that's going to make us want to cry. This one. Okay, this one, I'm going to make the same kind of setup, but I'm going to have to make the setup downstairs, and I'm going to have to set up the recipe here. But now that I have the pattern, you know what? I'm going to cheat and put it here for the time being, which is okay, because what I want to do is this. I want to come to, what are they called? Overworld? Nope. What is it that I'm trying to craft? The space portal frame. Portal. Perfect. These. I want 10 of these. To make 10 of these, I'm going to need 4,776 ingots of ingots, 3,592 gems of gems, and 1,822 shards of shards. Shards of shards, they're done. It's taken care of. It's just a question of time. We do not care about this. This is all good. We're missing a lot of deep slate, so we're going to have to make more deep slate production. We're going to need to make a lot of dirt. So dirt is an issue. We're going to need 4,000 dirt. We're also missing oak leaves. No. Oh, that's harsh. I did not expect oak leaf to be a problem at 8,000. Okay, let me come back here and say I need 10 of these, which is 5 craft. And so basically the ingots of ingots and the gems of gems, this is going to take care of itself. This is just a question of time. We just need to make a lot more oak leaves. Let me just check, is there a different recipe for grass? Nope, that's the only recipe for grass. So I really need a lot more leaves. And if I come here, this is going to work by itself. This will never be a problem. We just have, yeah, it's the bright stone that we're waiting for. So we've got to automate the bright stone. We're going to need how many? 3,000, I think. So if I go here and I say bright stone, I say craft 1,000. Oh, okay. We're basically going to be missing everything. Okay. So I'm going to have to go ahead and dedicate some machines to this. So what I'm going to do is, let's just go Brightstone 100 at least. Start that. Perfect. So I'm going to go in a longer time lapse. And in this time lapse, I'm going to have to make more asteroid block production. So basically, I'm going to have to use this second level resource generator. And like this one, I'm going to have to use this, but just give me a second. So if you're looking at this right here, this is producing kind of slowly, but I think that a diamond block is going to solve that. So if I take a diamond block like this and I put it on top right here, I'm not seeing the count go up. So it's kind of hard to check, but this should be going up like kind of faster now. I don't see the right quantity. Okay, so I think that the diamond block's the one that makes it go faster. So I'm going to have to get more deep slate, more stone, more asteroid. And asteroid, I'm going to have to make like 4 or 5 craft. Okay, especially since I'm going to need to start exporting here. No. Perfect. Wait a moment. Please calm down. You're all over the place. So that's the first problem. First problem is going to be leaves. Leaves, I'm going to have to make a couple more garden cloche and just set them on tree production. I'm going to have to set this with a void so that it doesn't overflow and just make a crap ton of oak leaf instead of having just 2. Second thing that I'm going to need to take care of is dirt. For dirt, right here, I'm going to not use this method. I'm going to set up a metallurgical infuser where I'm going to be just exporting sand to it. So I'm also going to duplicate or triplicate the sand production. Biofuel, same thing. I'm going to have a crusher set up just to make the biofuel. Perfect. Now, if I go up, if I come here, we're going to have the metal problem. So steel's not a problem because I can craft it. So I just need to send some more. All of these I'm getting. Netherite is going to be a problem. We're going to need a crazy 2,000 amount of netherite. So for netherite, I'm going to need to add ancient debris in garden cloche. So if I come right over here, I'm probably going to make 5 or 10 ancient debris garden cloche. And I'm just going to have these make into shards because that's my only netherite production. The end ore of ore, the never ender ore doesn't have an ancient debris production. Right here, everything else doesn't matter except the bright shard. For the bright shard, I'm going to set up an auto export crafting recipe. So basically, I'm just going to constantly be crafting it. Now, if we come here, this is where we're going to have our real problem. Fluorite is not a problem because I have it here. I'm just going to make sure to put like 3,000. So once in a while during my time lapse, I'm going to come here. I'm going to go like this and I'm going to go just grab whatever's in here being produced, put it on fast. Perfect. And I'm going to come up here and just transfer it. I'm just going to do it manually. See, I'm already at 1.7. So I'm going to be at the 3,000 that we need. We have enough emerald. We have enough lapis. We have enough quartz. Okay, this, same thing. I'm going to make a constant production. So I'm going to set a couple of charger to just be charging this all the time. These are never ender ore. I'm going to have to create more. So I'm probably going to create 4 or 5 more never ender ore for these. The diamond, we're going to be okay. It's producing slowly, but we have some. These are my other two problems. So the Fluix crystal, I'm going to just have to constantly be making some more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an export to export here. And by putting an exporter with a crafting card, it's just going to be constantly making this. Now, what's it missing? Oh, these. The Prismarine crystal. This is the biggest problem that I have. Prismarine. So for the Prismarine right here, Prismarine can be gotten from a loot fabricator with Guardian or Elder, but those two mob do not exist in any of the world that we can go to. Mob drop, well, we can't. We don't have these Guardian. We would need to go to Earth, but that's where we're trying to go. The resource duplicator, I just don't know how that works and how to get the essence and whatnot. And these basic mob essence have a chance to drop, so that's not the way to go. Basically, the way to go is by crafting them with Amethyst Shard and a Prismarine Shard. Prismarine Shard we can get by mining. We can also get by loot fabricator, but the true way is going to be crafting them like this. So we're going to need Generalized Overworld Prediction. So the Generalized Overworld Prediction, we've never seen a witch, we've never seen a spider, we've never seen a skeleton, nor a phantom, nor a guardian, nor an evoker, nor a zombie, nor a vindicator, nor a creeper, but we have seen slime, okay? So that's how I'm going to produce that. I'm going to go and get some slime. I'm going to make a prediction model, and I'm just going to go back to the mining belt and get a slime. So that's what I'm going to be doing in my time lapse. I'm going to automate the slime to make these generalized prediction, okay? And I'm going to shut down the blaze probably and replace it with the other one. So I'm going to just be getting a lot of these generalized prediction that's going to be automatically crafting. Then I'm going to make a setup right here to make dirt. I'm going to set up close to get leaves to get grass. I'm going to augment the sand. You know what? Is there a better way of making sand? In a crusher with gravel. That's not what I want. I want a faster way. What would be a faster way? So in a crusher, gravel, and what I can do is put cobblestone. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have two crushers set up, and basically I'm going to automate every step. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something different. Before I go in my time lapse, I'm going to start the time lapse with a list, and I'm going to say what I need to automate and what's the automation that I'm going to make for each. And then I'm going to try and use chapters in YouTube. I've never done that, so I'm kind of excited about trying something new. And I'm going to have a chapter for setting up this and setting up the next one and setting up the next one. And hopefully I can do it all in a short amount of time. But then my concern is going to be I'm going to need to time lapse for a couple of hours just to be able to produce. Like, this is kind of an annoying thing of these episodes. Oh, you know what? Stop the camera, stop the show. I've changed my mind. I'm going to put a list of what I want to automate on the screen, okay? And, well, once the episode is over, and I'm just going to prepare the material for these setup. And then in the next episode, I'm just going to make each of these setup. Like, I'm going to have prepared all of the materials that I want. So I'm going to make the setup to start making dirt. I'm going to add the garden cloche. I'm going to add the ancient debris. I'm going to add the never ender ore. I'm just going to go through each of these processes like that until I've set up everything that I wanted so that I could get things working. By the way, one thing that I'm absolutely going to change also is the resource production here. Well, no, I'm not going to touch that, but I'm going to add some more, and I'm going to use a different method because now these have caught up, which is all good and dandy, but these are not the best furnace. The best furnace are the ultimate furnace from Mechanism. So that's definitely the way I'm going to go for the next room, because in the next room, like I said, we're going to need a lot of netherite. So in the next room, I'm going to autocraft netherite. What I'm going to do is I'm going to automate netherite this way. So if I come right here to make a netherite ingot, I need to smelt netherite dust. And netherite dust you get from 4 gold dust and 4 netherite scrap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, can I crush these directly? Yes, I can. Can I crush them in the crusher? No. Oh, enrichment chamber. Okay, I found my mechanism. So I'm going to automatically take the raw gold and send it to an enrichment chamber from the Never Ender ore, which is going to give me 4 gold dust. I'm going to have these 4 gold dust go with netherite scrap from automated debris shard crafting, and then I'm going to make netherite dust that I'm then going to send to cooking, and I'm just going to make a line to automate this. And then I'm going to do the same thing with everything else. Here's an example. Constantin. This Constantin, okay? I can make it by, so basically I can make Constantin grit, which needs nickel grit and copper dust. Nickel grit can I get by enriching? Yes, see, I'm going to take raw nickel and enrich it into nickel grit, and I'm going to take raw copper dust, which I'm going to get by enriching. Yeah, so that's the setup I'm going to make. And I'm going to make a setup just to create Constantin, okay? I'm going to make a setup for everything like this. Like Electrum, I need Electrum. Electrum is going to be made from the Electrum grit. So I need silver and gold, same thing. And I'm going to use Never Ender ores for all of these setup. So that's really what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. So I'm going to go and prepare all of this. Like I said, I'm going to end the episode on this right here, because that's what we made. And when I come back, I'm going to have prepared a list of all of the automations that I want and all of the material that I'm going to need for each. And I'm just going to make a basic setup. And then once the basic setup is done, I'm going to find what's the thing that's the bottleneck. And I'm going to go into a time-lapse episode. So I'm going to have episode 14, which is going to making all this setup. Then I'm going to have episode 15, which is going to be a long time-lapse, so that episode 16 can be the last one. So I'm just going to go crazy with, oh, the Brightstone is the problem. I'm going to automate Brightstone so that it goes faster. Then I'm going to say, okay, now my new blocking point is Charge Surface. I'm going to make more Charge Surface, and so on. So close to the end. Let's be honest. So close to the end. But I'm going to need 3 episodes just to end things. That's how crazy this is. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
changes.
Life. Life.